shift. This would be ran to like a paddle shifter on your steering wheel or a push button on your steering wheel or something to where if you push this button, it will kick the transmission down. That's also for like mode select. I'll show you that wire here in a second. But you have bump down, and then you have another one that's bump up. Okay, so here's your bump up. Same thing. If you want to, if you're running too high of RPMs and you want to shift up a gear, that's what this would be. This would be wired to like your left paddle switch on your steering wheel or a push button, something that would tell it's a manual input that you're telling the transmission you want it to shift up a gear. This is your torque converter unlock. So I showed you the lock, and then this is your unlock. You have auto mode and manual mode. So auto mode is basically your standard automatic transmission. It will shift for you, do everything that you want. And this is your mode select, so it'll select between auto and manual. Manual mode is basically your slap shifter in your modern cars. If you want to shift up or down, it's basically the same thing as your bump up, bump down when you're in manual mode, except when you're in auto, you can bump up and bump down. Also, once you bump up or bump down, it will still be in auto mode and shift for you. When you're in manual mode, you can redline first gear all day long and the transmission won't shift because it's waiting for that input. That's what manual mode is. So this is your brake input switch. So this is something that you need to have. This basically, when you come to a stop at a stop sign, this is what tells the transmission that you're coming to a stop. So if your torque converter is locked, say you have it locked and you forget and you come up to take a stop, when you push on the brake, it will send a signal that will force the transmission to unlock the torque converter. Otherwise, it will stall your engine out and you'll come to a pretty hard stop. This is your TAC input. You don't need this if you're running an existing ACES system. All that information will come in off of the can. That guy there. So that's your additional wires. That's basically what they do. Coming off of the